We finally have an update on what happened to the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaker and hacker, and now what's going to become of this individual. We'll be talking about all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. So it was nearly 300 days ago that Rockstar suffered a hack and an intrusion, and an hour of Grand Theft Auto 6 footage was leaked. And to this day, there's still a lot of mystery behind what happened, but we have received a significant update from the website Reuters. They put out the story a couple of days ago. Teen hacked Uber, Revolut, and Grand Theft Auto maker London court hears. So this is the update. A teenage member of the Laspus hacking group hacked Uber and fintech firm Revolut, then blackmailed the developers of best-selling video game Grand Theft Auto, prosecutors have told a London court. So hopefully I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Arian Kurtaj, 18 years old, is said to have targeted Revolut and Uber in September 2022, accessing around 5,000 Revolut customers' information and causing nearly $3 million of damage to Uber. And prosecutors allege he hacked Rockstar Games days later and threatened to release the planned Grand Theft Auto sequel source code in a Slack message sent to all Rockstar staff. He is also accused, alongside a 17-year-old who cannot be named, of blackmailing Britain's biggest broadband provider, BT Group, and mobile operator EE between July and November 2021, demanding a $4 million ransom. Now, the pair, who prosecutors say were key players in Laspus, are alleged to have hacked chipmaker Nvidia in February 2022 and demanded payment not to publish its data. Now, prosecutor Kevin Barry told jurors at London's Southwark Crown Court last week that the 17-year-old hacked City of London's police cloud storage weeks after the force arrested him in connection with the attack on BT and EE. And Kurtaj later embarked on a solo cybercrime spree, first targeting Revolut, then Uber 2 days later, before hacking Rockstar Games. Now, Kurtaj has been assessed by psychiatrists as not fit to stand trial, so the jury will determine whether he committed the acts alleged rather than deliver a guilty or not guilty verdict. He has been charged with 12 offenses, including 3 counts of blackmail, 2 counts of fraud, and 6 charges under the Computer Misuse Act. The 17-year-old is standing trial on 2 counts of blackmail, 2 counts of fraud, and 3 charges under the Computer Misuse Act relating the hacking of BT and Nvidia, which he denies. He has previously pleaded guilty to 2 offenses under the Computer Misuse Act and 1 count of fraud. So that is the update that we have so far, and we have gathered a lot of information regarding this. So this information basically reveals the 2 main members of Laspus that were responsible for this, Arian Kurtaj, who they were actually able to reveal, I guess, his identity because 18 years old would make him an adult. And then there's also another 17-year-old who I would assume cannot be revealed because he is still technically considered a minor. So there's a couple of things we do know. Prosecutors allege that this individual, Arian Kurtaj, hacked Rockstar Games, and we obviously know that because 90 plus videos were released, about an hour of footage of what the game looks like in development, that of course revealed a ton of details about the title, like the 2 protagonists, Jason and Lucia, that it was going to be set in modern-day Vice City. Now, Rockstar did confirm that the footage was legitimate. They also confirmed that it wasn't reflective of the final product, and they also assured fans that the leak won't delay the development process. But there's a handful of things we also learned from this, is that number one, this hacker also looked like they were going to release the source code of Grand Theft Auto 6 because they sent a Slack message to all Rockstar staff. Think of that as like businessy Discord or business teams. It's a platform that you can use to send files and communicate with people relatively within the same company. If he had released the source code of Grand Theft Auto 6, that could have been absolutely massive in a terrible way. That could have changed the entire landscape of how Rockstar decided to develop this game. And it could have meant that delays of years and years might have happened for GTA 6. Now, thankfully, that did not happen, but we still haven't heard from Rockstar since this has occurred. So even though they said that it wouldn't delay the process, it seems like in a way, maybe it has. So it looks as if their goal here was to completely blackmail Rockstar Games in order to, I would assume, pay them a huge sum of money so that they did not release the source code, because they basically gave away all the video footage of Grand Theft Auto 6 for free. They didn't demand any money of that. So it really looks like the source code was what they were going after here in regards of targeting Rockstar. Now, one thing that is very interesting here is the person that has done this is not going to be fit to stand trial. Basically, what a psychiatrist has determined is the main hacker of Rockstar Games is not mentally fit, mentally able, or has the mental capacity in order to stand trial. So instead of him standing up there and having to defend himself or not defend himself and find out if he is guilty or not guilty, a jury will determine whether or not he has committed the acts. So I think a lot of people are seeing this and saying, oh, he's getting to walk free. All he's doing is basically pleading insanity and he's not going to have to face any charges for his crimes. I don't think that's necessarily the case. He's just not going to be put on trial. There's just going to be a jury determining whether or not he has done the things that he's done. So right now, not necessarily in jail as the trial process still goes on. Certainly not walking free as like a free man able to do whatever he wants. And I would imagine when we get our next update, it will probably be that the jury has found him, I would say, quote unquote, guilty, and that he has committed these acts and will be spending some time in jail, because he was charged with 12 offenses. And even if he's only charged with a portion of them, he's going to spend some time behind bars. 3 counts of blackmail, 2 counts of fraud, and 6 charges under the Computer Misuse Act. And the 17-year-old, we might not know what's going to happen to him. I don't know all the rules and regulations on whether you start something as a minor, and if it takes you to an adult, now do we get to know about you, or are you protected by your crimes that you did as a minor? I don't know, but that's where we stand so far as we kind of get an update on the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaker and hacker, what he did to Rockstar, and ultimately what is going to be his fate, which looks like he will spend some time behind bars, but he's not going to be standing trial as he's mentally unfit. So for now, that is everything we know so far regarding the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaker and hacker, what's going to be happening to him, and a whole lot more. I would, of course, love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. What do you think will ultimately be the end result of our hacker? Do you think he's going to spend time in jail? And do you think this entire saga has indeed impacted Rockstar Games more than we think? Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.